I'm Owen Maxwell, Director of Product Development at Regulator Marine, and I'm very excited to introduce to you the new Regulator 34 SS. And we call it the SS because of the starboard seating feature over here. When we sat down with our dealers and our customers, we did not want to design a boat that was another big, open, go-fast center console boat. We wanted to do something different, and this is it. More of a dual-purpose boat for fishing and cruising. A friend came up to me at the boat show and he said, Owen, you know, Regulator's sort of known for building fishing boats, and I look at this boat and I'm a little confused. It has fishing features, but it's got more cruising features than you normally put on a boat, and I'm a little bit confused. Is it a cruising boat or a fishing boat? And my reply was, exactly, it's both. Let me start off by showing you some of the cruising features of this boat up on the bow deck. Seating of 12 of your best friends up here. Integrated handrails for security and ease while you're cruising. Undergunnel cup holders, as well as a storage bin here behind the cushion for whatever things you want to take out of your pockets. Could be fishing tackle, could be suntan lotion, whatever's in your pockets you want to take out. But let me show you some of the fishing features of this boat as well. Clean bow deck, hideaway bow light, pull-up cleats, nice, clean, integrated anchor locker like you're used to seeing on so many Regulators. But underneath the cushions, look at the casting platform up here. Got plenty of room for casting, under tow room, lock in on the coaming pads. Plenty of room to come down the side too. So we've got our fishing features of the casting platform up here, as well as the lounging features of the forward seating, starboard seating area up here as well. Underneath the forward casting platform is a gigantic dry storage area here that drains overboard. This box is over 36 inches long. Starboard side, 7-foot fish box / rod locker. And yes, those are spinning rods in there. 7 feet long, insulated, drains overboard. Can use it for locking rod storage or for fish box. And as on all the Regulators, the molded RTM lids, clean, finished, both sides, easy cleanup, gasketed lid for a good tight finish. On the port side, a 6-foot insulated fish box as well, doubles as rod storage, and since it's so long, if you want to use part of it for just ice and drinks, it's got a nice divider in here to isolate your ice, to keep all your ice in one area there for just a handful of drinks. The view from the console, completely clear, unobstructed view. You guys have asked us to remove the V-brace from the T-top, and with this particular top configuration design, there's no obstruction from a V-brace in front. And I'm looking through a frameless tempered glass windshield, so there's no framework on this windshield to interrupt your view. And this is your view from the helm, clear and unobstructed. I'd like to point out some of the features of this particular console. You'll notice very carefully we've rounded the top of the console and rolled the forward edges to help with the forward visibility. Even though it's a 34-foot boat, you've still got the visibility looking over the helmet of the bow deck that you would on a much smaller boat. The electronics face here, completely flush, 38 inches wide. It's large enough for 2 of the largest 12-inch Furuno 3D machines that seem to be the real hot thing in electronics now. But it's also large enough for the 12-inch Raymarines and North Stars as well. Completely unobstructed here, dedicated electronics in this flush panel. Gauges on a lower panel with the switches, so they will not be in the way of your electronics. We all seem to want the largest electronics displays we can, and we don't want to compromise them with anything else. Well, you're not. This face is a 25-degree face. We call it the Easy View face because it's tilted at enough of an angle that your eyes will be 90 degrees to the face so that you can pick up that color display even on a bright sunny day. The gauges are at a 45-degree angle because they're lower. They need to be at a greater angle so you can read those clearly. You'll also notice the 2 cup holders down here, as well as the storage tray here with the anti-slip mat. I don't know about your fishing crew, but one of the first things that my fishing crew does with drink holders, they get on the boat, and if there's not a drink in the holder, they start unloading everything in their pockets and filling up the drink holders with everything they have, and then you don't have room for drinks. Well, now with this storage tray with the anti-slip, your crew can take their wallet out, their cell phone, whatever, and you've still got your drink holders. Teleflex, power assist steering, tilt helm, Lenco, 14 by 18 trim tabs, and footrest with storage forward in the console. One of the neat things about this footrest design is it has an under toe feature, as well as a tuck-in for your feet on top, so you can really get comfortable with this footrest. Glove box for all those additional things. Handrails on the side, particularly important when you've got little people on the boat. These particular handrails are white powder coated, but they're also available in bright dip anodized if the bright dip anodized option is chosen on the T-top frame. I'd like to now show you what we call the 3X Deluxe Live Well. Featured seating, the Garlic seats here, fold up bolster for leaning function, or fold down for seating. Very comfortable, large seat. One of the things that I think is so important about this seat is you've got little people, and so many of us are doing our boating with the entire family. You can put a little person up here and they've got a good, heavy, secure armrest here, good back, deep seat, and they're gonna be there. If you hit a boat wake, you don't have to worry about hanging on anybody. On the starboard side of this 3X Deluxe is access to the plumbing. On the port side of the tackle station, Plano trays for the individual tackle, larger tray at the bottom for a little bit larger plugs and things. 18 by 21 inch sink, insulated. This sink is as big as most kitchen sinks. Pull out spray faucet, underneath the molded lid, nice and clean. Forward, more drink holders and storage tray up here. This can also be accessed from the starboard side seating on the bow deck, so plenty of drink holders and storage area here. Underneath the tackle center, we've got tackle drawers for bulk storage as well. These drawers are on keepers, so when they're closed, they're closed. You don't have to worry about them opening up when you open the door. Freshwater wash down on starboard side, saltwater wash down on the port side, and the shore power cord hookup is here on the starboard side as well to feed the standard 40 amp battery charger. Optional T-top is available in white powder coated or bright dip anodized. One of the things that we're so proud of on this top is this finished edge. We call it the surfboard edge. Nice, clean appearance, no trim on that top. Featured in the back, 2 flush mount spreader lights, one in the front that lights the whole bow deck. Integrated radio box. Flush mount electronics integrated into the frame. Super clean installation. Optional Lee Sidewinder outriggers available with 16-foot telescoping or 18-foot regular outriggers. Optional rocket launcher as well. boat has rod storage for 10 rods and rocket launchers, 4 on the gunnels. I think we've got enough for the most avid fisherman to take all his rods with him. On top of the top, molded in antenna mounting step. You can put a floodlight forward, GPS antennas, center square here for radar if an owner wants to put a radar on the boat. Already integrated in, don't have to buy any radar masts. This particular boat is a white boat, therefore the underneath of the T-top is white. But if you've got a feature colored hull-sided boat, like Fighting Lady Yellow for instance, the feature color is available underneath the top as well. Really sets off the top, says that this is your boat. Very distinctive feature. The live well is neatly constructed.